Welcome everybody, welcome to a new series on the channel. It's Chrono Trigger. Yes, finally, after all this time, we are finally playing one of my most favorite RPGs ever. And yes, we are playing it on the PC, because getting it live on the original Super Nintendo was a bit of a problem that I couldn't resolve quite as quickly as I wanted to. But I think this version of what I've heard about people does really do deliver, because it has the cutscenes that were in there since the PlayStation 1 version of the game. And generally people are saying it's okay. It's not great best as the original version, but I'll go with it. So I'm very curious to see how it goes, because like last time I played this was actually on the Super Nintendo, so I'm pretty sure certain things I do not remember, and other things that I do remember and want to relive again. And the reason that we have resume over here, of course, is because I tried out the two different modes, just the opening scene, just to see what's different, and I couldn't see a damn thing. So what we're going to do, we're going to open up a new game, confirm our controller options, of course, and what we're going to do, graphics, we're going to do the original interface, of course, with my gamepad, battle mode active, which means that the battle will move forward on the moment we are playing it. Inactive would be it pauses, so you can make your choice wisely and decisively. We don't need that. I'm pretty confident I can do it on the go, so we are going to do it on the active mode. So let us start it up. I like it. I remember things, I don't remember all of it, and it's gonna be a journey of nostalgia and remembering. So yes, let's just get it started. And of course we will keep the original names. Is Crono correct? Yes, it is. Such an iconic opening scene. And so many games I've seen that try to mirror this. Not the exact graphics, but I mean just opening on a restful, peaceful day before shit gets going down. And there it is, the fairground where we are going to show up later. Crono. Crono. Crono, are you still sleeping? Oh, come on now, sleepyhead. It's time to get up. Dear me, I'd forgotten how beautiful Leene's bell sounds. You must have been so excited about the Millennial Fair that you couldn't sleep last night, could you? Well, you better not let that giddiness get into you in trouble. I want you to behave yourself today. Come on now, get out of bed with you. Yes, that one tip, that one advice your mother gives you ends up being so important, so we better behave today, no matter what. Yeah, let's close the blinds. I'm not ready for it yet. The music alone brings back so many great memories. It's about time. By the way, you're going to see... Oh dear, what was her name? The young adventurous friend of yours. Of course, Lucca. Lucca correct? Yes, it is. Oh, that's right, Lucca. You're going to stop by and see our new invention at the fair, aren't you? Well, run along then, and be back before dinner. Yes, my cricket. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. Obtained 200 G. What I assume is standing for gold, which I have to say is a relatively big amount of allowance to get. 200 gold. But I'm pretty sure in the long run we'll get so much more money. But yeah, let's have a look around town. It's hard to believe our kingdom has stood for 1,000 years now. Our king is the 33rd descendant to the throne of Guardia. It's a miracle he can manage to rule the kingdom when he can't even keep his own daughter in hand. He's probably throwing a fit at the castle this very moment, demanding to let her go to the fair. Probably. It is a princess after all. That girl Lucca was over in the square going on about how she'd made the discovery of a lifetime. Something tells me I'm as happy now as I'll ever be. Who knows? And of course, every building that's green in town, those are the buildings you can enter. This is our stall in Leene Square. Shop's empty. Probably doesn't want any business, does it? You been to the fair yet? Nope. What? What are you doing here then? You'll have to wait 1,000 years for another Millennial fair. The festivities in Leene Square just up north. More tents installed than you can shake a stick at. Welcome, welcome, make yourself at home. I suppose you won't be staying long though. Oh, I hope my shift ends soon. I want to go to the fair too. Yeah, we'll be there as soon as possible, but hey, I want to see the town first. I need to know where we actually are. Say, can you spare 10 G to buy me a drink? Well, we told the people we were going to be good today, so might as well. Thanks, I'll give you a song in return. A solemn song. Lodging is 10 G. Would you stay for the night? Nope, not at this time. Let me know if you change your mind. Oh well, don't worry. Remember that earthquake we had the other day? Not at all. You're an oblivious one, aren't you? Well, never mind then. We've been having far too many lately. I hope it's not a sign of something bad about to happen. Foreshadowing. This box has been handed down for generations. Should you somehow manage to open it, you are welcome to its contents. A mysterious force seals it shut. Yeah, it's gonna... Aww, my 10G! You could have played a little bit longer, Jesus. Well, these are like chests that we are gonna open way back into the game. For now, we're gonna leave it just as it is. You just have to remember where it is, so I might need your help with that. In the mayor's house? Whew, busy here. Hello, is this your first time visit? Would you like me to tell you about this house? Yeah, sure. Our major has a spot for adventurers. He has established this manor as a library of adventuring know-how. The contents of the chest in his house were placed by him for adventurers to use. Feel free to take anything you like. Anything? You can run using the directional buttons and holding down the B button as you walk. You can switch to run and command from the movement option in the settings. Run slow. I'd rather run as standard. I can teach you about weapons and armor. Need a refresher course? Yeah, sure, give me that. Weapons come in a variety of flavors. Swords, bows, guns, to name a few. However, that doesn't mean you can just pick and choose. You must be proficient with a weapon to use it, and everyone's proficiencies are different. Armor is divided into 3 categories: helms, body, armor, and accessories. You can only equip armor that fits your own body type properly. The effects of accessories vary greatly, so you need to weigh their benefits carefully when deciding which to equip. Oh, keep in mind that swords inflict greater damage as your strength increases. Missile weapons, on the other hand, benefit from better accuracy. The higher your accuracy, the more damage you will deal when attacking with a bow or a gun. This is very helpful information. So it means that the person that used the sword, if you have like a strength up item, you want to give it to them. And someone using a bow or a gun, you want to give accuracy increasing properties to it. Would you like an explanation how to use the menus? Sure. Open the menu screen by pressing Y. Then select the category using the directional button and pressing A to display the category. A cursor will be shown besides the item or text selected. To perform a selection, press A when the cursor is shown. You may return to the previous screen at any time with B or close the menu with Y. Rather than backing up though with a lot of menus, you can close them all at once with one handy button. And you can also switch characters from the equipment selection and change item categories using the LB and the RB. Try everything out and you'll be a menu master in no time. Oh, well, I've been playing RPGs for my entire life, it seems. I think I can handle it. Faint a potion, nice. You can walk around while reading messages, but go too far and you won't be able to hear the person talking anymore. That's actually a very valuable lesson. You can toggle the position of the message window between top and bottom on the screen by pressing X. Ooh. Shelters are quite useful. Do you know about them? No, we're gonna be oblivious about it. You can use shelters at save points and anywhere on the world map to completely restore HP and MP. They come in very handy. Yeah, come on. Scattered throughout the world are points where time's memory is deeply rooted. You can record the progress of your adventures at such places, fraught with danger as they may be. That's just a replica, but I recommend you save your progress whenever you find a real one. They tend to show up in dangerous places. Oh, and one other thing. You can save at any time when you're on the world map. Don't let that slip your mind. I won't. Because that's one of my downsides when playing an RPG. I tend to get so engrossed in them that I forget to save. I really need to learn to do better than that. Ooh, soldiers. Alright, I can teach you about text. Do you want to learn? Yes. The range of effects varies between techs. Some techs affects an area surrounding the target, dealing damage to all enemies in the vicinity. For example, targeting a little beastie, and your attack will hit the neighboring monster as well, since it's within range. But if you target this one in the center, you can hit all three at once. Use the tech reach to your advantage. Next, there are techs that hit enemies along a straight line. These types of attacks come in two varieties. Let's take a look at the first one. This type of attack allows you to attack all the enemies located on a straight line extending from you and passing through your target. In this case, it would strike 3 enemies. You could target any of the enemies along the line and the effects would be the same. Now, let's see the other variety. Attack that only allows you to hit the enemies along the line that connects you to your target. If you target the first enemy, you can still do damage to all 3. But select this one, and that's all you get. A third type of attack strikes are all enemies along the horizontal line passing through your target. And all that matters is that your enemies form a line. As long as they do, target any of them will have the same effect. The final pendant puts you at the center of the attack zone. You can't use an attack like this if there are no enemies within range. However, if you find yourself surrounded, using one of these attacks will allow you to deal damage to all enemies in the circle around you. And that's about it. Feel a bit more confident now? Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, attacks were amazing in this game. I can't wait to rediscover those. Because the only thing I still remember is like cross slash. Because I don't know why. I think it's because I used it so many times. So I teach you the basic of battle commands. Yeah, sure. Hit me up. In battle, you must make use of an attack, and idle commands to defeat your enemies. When a character's turn comes around, commands will be displayed in the bottom of the screen. If multiple characters are able to act, you can switch between them by pressing the LB and the RB. Select your desired command with a cursor, and then confirm by pressing the A. You can also use Y to auto-battle. In auto-battle, you will repeatedly and solely use attack. To select the target of an action, use the directional button to move the cursor. After selecting your desired target, press A to confirm. Alright, very useful. Want me to share some insight? By all means. I can tell you've got potential. You learn a number of skills or attacks as you fight more battles. Attacks are special attacks that utilize your weapons, as well as your own innate potential, but mastering them requires repeated practice and training. So, keep at it. Thank you, I will. Obtain to 100G. Nice. That helps with me just using 10G to buy some music. And maybe to buy some more things at the fair. Because if there's a fair, there must be drinks, there must be souvenirs, and I want all of them. Or weapon. Armor. It's fine by that as well. Want to learn about the types of status elements you can suffer in combat? By all means. Certain enemy attacks inflict detrimental status elements, in addition to ordinary damage. Poison. HP gradually decreases and attacks are weakened. Slow. Lengthens the waiting time between turns. Sleep. Puts you to sleep, preventing you from acting. A good hit will usually wake you up. Confuse. Confuses you into attacking allies. This can be a little tough on friendships. Blind. Clouds your vision, making it difficult to hit enemies. Lock. Prevents the use of attacks. Stop. Immobilizes and disables you. These status elements lower your defense as well, meaning you'll sustain more damage when they're in effect. Use a panacea to remove them during battle or wait until the battle ends and you will recover automatically. Would you like to hear more? Why not? When your HP is reduced to 0, you'll be KO'd. Athenian water can revive a fallen party member. But if the entire party is go out, you're out of luck, so be careful. So basically, you'll be dead. Hold down LB and RB to escape from battle. He who fights or runs away lives to fight another day. Of course, he who always runs away will never get any stronger, so don't flee from every battle just because you can. Oh, and let me explain the equipment menu too. The number next to the sword icon indicates attack. The number beside shield icons indicate defense. Defense represents how effective physical attacks can be resisted. Magical defense, on the other hand, is used to resist magical attacks. If your magic defense is 40, for example, magic damage dealt to you will be reduced by 40%. Stars in place of a number besides any attribute means that the attribute has reached its highest possible value. And this is extremely important because that will mean that if you see a star next to an icon, that's that you no longer need to further upgrade because it will have no point. So yeah, this entire house is so important when you're just starting out or when you're trying to remember how everything actually works. Alright, so we have one more house here. The ferry office. And if the fare to Port is 10G, will you be going? No. We'll be walking. A mysterious whirlpool sometimes appear near here. Where are you supposed to go to cause such a thing? If only my dear Fritz would return, I'd ask for nothing more. He left on a journey and has not yet returned. Let's remember that name, Fritz. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Right, let's see what's down here. Lucca's house. Far away from the rest of the village. In case of one of their inventions blow up, I'm sure. Ah man, look at this mess. She's probably at the fair, isn't she? This is a really nice house though. Ah, come on, let me close it. That way they know somebody was in their house. Nope. He just shakes his head like, no, 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 no. Not allowed. Hey, Laura. Oh, hello, Crono. Lucca's off at Leene Square with her father, Talon, unveiling her new invention. That's adorable. Well, we definitely need to show up and look at that invention up there. Because when she invents something, I'm pretty sure it's going to be beautiful and very scientific. Right, so we got Guardia Forest. Oh yeah, menu system, we haven't even looked at that, have we? Alright. It look like they do try to keep it all in the original state, and I'll really like that. Because I've seen games that have been ported to the PC or on Steam that use that iOS type indication graphics, and those are so incredibly ugly. So yeah, so I'm very happy that it does try to keep it on the original aesthetics. Is it actually possible for us to go back to the other style? It is. Okay, so somewhere along the line, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna test out what the other version looks like, but for now, we're gonna keep it at this. Bookmark, temporarily suspend the game, like a quick save. Party, here we're only by ourselves. Text, I only have Cyclone for 2. Inventory, only the potions we just found in the mayor's house, and nothing else. Equipment, wooden sword, hide cap, hide tunic, and headband. For speed plus 1. Yeah, not bad for starting equipment. Alright, so let's have a look around the fort, and I'm really curious to see what would be attacked here. Or because it's an event, it's not possible yet. Obtain strength capsule. Nice. Oh, we can definitely get attacked. Alright. Just keep on attacking, cause we do not have time. Oh, crap. Ah, of course. Just the beginning of the game. They're taking it easy on us. But yeah, so no use of any text, cause I don't feel it's necessary at this point. And I don't know if we have a nice free way to restore MP. Earned 3 TP, tech points, and found 40 each. Damn, that's a lot. Plain potion. Oh, that's really nice. You know what? Before we continue further in this forest, I really want to look into it. I first want to know if we actually have a way to restore our health. Because I have 1 potion at this moment, and I do not want to waste it trying to explore this forest at this time, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get here eventually when we need to. And did we get another item? Yes, we got another potion for the fight, because I did notice that I clicked through one of them. And we got some tech points as well. Is equipment the only way to see our stats? Yeah, so if next is 11. So how's it with tech? TP needed 2 tech points. So does it mean we don't have it? We haven't learned it yet? Something I still need to look into. We'll learn, I'm sure of it. All right, let's have a look down here. Ooh, wait. Zenon Bridge. Ooh. I'm opening a stall on the fairgrounds. Drop by if you have a chance. I'm on my way to Guardia's Millennial Fair. A fair, I'm going to the fair. Okay, so yeah, I was already suspecting that. The people that look the same have the same tax. Oh, I do love me a good fair. Time to forget my troubles with a few mugs of mirth. Well, just give me beer, because I have no idea what mirth is. Do any of you know what it is? It's probably some, like, a precursor to beer, maybe wine. Though I ought to see what all the Millennial Fair fuss is about. You go, old man. Right, we're in the southern continent. Let's see if there's anything we can enter. Because I do remember there's a town down here, and that's basically the main reason why I went here. But before we go to the fair, we want to have seen everything. $20G, paid in advance. Would you like to stay? Hell no. Come again soon. Yeah, because I want to try at my own house to see if I can sleep there. Because if I can, it's a nice free place to recover. Ooh. Steel saber, iron bowgun, pea shooter, padded vest. We have 738, which is actually a nice, decent amount. Athenian water, panacea, remove status elements, bronze helmet. So at best we would want a bronze armor and bronze helmet and maybe a steel saber. Oh, the RPG juices in me are flowing and we know we can fight in that forest. I'm very, very seriously considering grinding a bit so we have these 3 items. Don't know if it's necessary, but I do feel I want to do that. And trust me, I have this in every RPG, and I usually just go for it. Snail stop. Looks like a bar of some kind. 4 centuries ago, a woman named Fiona died trying to revive the great forest that once flourished in the north. It's a sad tale. I got some spice jerky, but I've been saving it for a special occasion. I might let some go for, say, 9,900? How about it? Hell no. I'm not even gonna grind for that. Jerky for 9,000? It's gotta be gold laced before I ever buy something like that. I figured. I am curious though. What if we bought it? Let me think about it between this one episode and the next. Some monsters can coexist with the humans. Take the piano player for instance. Yes, he does seem a little peculiar, so he's a monster. Everyone's off to the festival. Bunch of lazy suts. I'm the piano man. What do you say? What do you want me to play? Something upbeat, definitely. Hell yeah. The only problem is once we leave, it's gone. Great music though. I want to ride the ferry. Yes, so do I, but it costs money, so I'd rather walk. I take the ferry every chance I get. A one-way ticket is 10G. You want one? Nope. Well, don't blame me if you regret it later. You'd love the trip, I guarantee it. Well, you are trying to sell me on the whole thing, so yeah, we might take the ferry back to town. Residents? I want to go to the fair too. Gran and Grams went to the Millennial Fair in truce. We're keeping an eye on the house. Just luck it, everybody's at the fair. At least everyone that's important. Mayor's Manor. Oh yeah. Yeah, this brings back memories. Ooh, 2 chests of mysterious origins. Everybody says Daddy's greedy. That's not true, is it? Well, according to my recollection, he's pretty greedy. The children are slipping away from us. It's so painful to see. I hate my dad more than anyone in the world. Yeah, a teen with angst. There has to be one in any game you play with a story. Dad loves money more than he loves me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. He probably won't admit it, but that is definitely true. I run this town and I'm so rich I don't know what to do with it all. Give you 10G if you spin around 3 times and chuck like a click chicken. Yeah, why not? I don't care. Give me that free money. Best impression ever. That was great. Here you go, 10G. Can we spend it all on one place? Can we do it multiple times? Oh, we do clock, but we do not get paid for it. Oh, that's bad. Would be a nice money sink, wouldn't it be? Alright, let's use the ferry if we can. If it's to go to Truce, of course. Here you go. Have a pleasant trip. Didn't say where it went, did it? Well, it is a wonderful trip. And the reason I took this because he said it's wonderful. And I don't know if something happens along the way, so I thought, might as well. It's just Chenji. What can... Ooh, that's a nice building. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that later on. One more stop before we call it for the day. And yes, I am sorry that I didn't go to the fair directly on my first episode, but I want to feel the game. I want to play it like I always play my games, and that is exploring. And knowing that we need to go to the Millennial Fair is for me an indication that that's where we're gonna go last. I want to check everything else first. I want to know what everybody is saying. Alright, let's check out my own house and if we can sleep in the bed. Morning! And everything is recovered, and that is very good to know. Alright, so let's stand on the fountain, and this is where we're gonna leave it for today. Next episode, we're gonna go into the Millennial Fair, but between now and the next one, I'm gonna decide whether or not I want to grind a little bit in the Guardia Forest to get those equipment pieces from Poor Village. Because having that bronze armor and that steel sword, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come in handy. And I've got the time, so why not? And having done that, I will also decide whether or not we're gonna buy that jerky at the bar, because I cannot for the life of me remember what that's for. And one thing to find out is to grind for it and buy it. It's gonna be interesting though, but yeah. So I really hope to see you then next time when we go to the Millennial Fair and see if we can get into some trouble. But until then, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. See you then. Bye bye.